Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Pokemon Colosseum Let's Play. In this part, now we're going to continue going through that cave up there after we check some extra crap. I think when I was doing this, I was like, ooh, hello, let's just keep walking. Anyway, cool, we got a Quick Claw. I don't think I actually ever used it in this Let's Play. When looking back on it, some of my future team members probably could have used it. A bit. Anyway, so... wait, what am I doing? Looking at the TMs, okay. I wanted to see who all could learn Thief. Thief is actually a very fun move, because if you play your cards right, yeah, you can really screw your opponent over. No, forget about it. You're not going on any further. Oh, I'm not now, am I? Oh, alright. Bring it on, Silton. Alright. You're gonna stop me with a really grouchy mushroom and a cactus? Okay. Whose cry sounds like a teen. Uh-oh. 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 Or something like that. Anyway. What am I doing? And what am I doing? Yeah, I think I'm just here to mop the floor with these. What am I? Hey, oh, okay, we're working on Furret. Yeah. Come on, bring out the Furret. I swapped, I believe in between parts, I swapped out some party members. Just to get them done, hopefully. Hence the Slugma. We can at least try to purify the Slugma. You know, Slugma, as you've been watching, if you've been watching this Let's Play since we got it into the team, has not been doing well. Which sucks, because Slugma looks cool. And like I mentioned before, its shiny is really neat compared to Macargo's shiny form. Uh-oh, we better take out that Shroomish fast. I'm kind of glad they went for Furret there. Because to be fair, I would not have been that surprised if Feint Attack hit Slugma and then the Slugma faints. Like when Furret goes to attack there, it looks like it gets the zoomies like a cat and then just bolts. Or when a cat sees something they want to attack. I should have just gone for the Shroomish. Oh wait, no, never mind. The Shroomish is dead. Doy. Slugma. Come on. I do like when you hit the Cagnia and then he comes back, he just kind of rolls. If I had time to go and find the sound effect, I would have totally added the Sonic Spin Dash effect there when Cagnia used Feint Attack. Say hello to one of our newest friends, Swablu. Oh my god, Slugma beat somebody. Slugma's beaten a few Pokemon, but it's fainted way more times than it's won. Ah, phooey. So you better run. Now what am I doing? We don't have any revives, so we can't revive our friend Furret. That's fine. At least they focused on Furret, unlike Slugma, because I want its shadow gauge down so we can purify it. Don't worry, I don't go out of my way to I don't go out of my way to purify every single shadow Pokemon, just the ones I want to use. And if you remember, Slugma is one I wanted to use because it's a fire type. Boo! Foo foo foo. Scared you, didn't I? Meh. Alright, Cass. Ooh, a ball toy and a Rouse. Right, me just take these two out. Anyone here watching ever used Claydol before? Let me know down in the comments. I was like, no! Oh, okay. I definitely don't have to ask if... I guess for this case, has anyone ever not used any of the routes line? Because I know a lot of people have, I'm one of them. But has anyone here watching never used the routes line? And yes, that does include Gallade. The curly was up. Alright, cool. We took out the ball toy and the routes. Now we just have this curly to deal with. Does anyone know anything about the AI in this game? I ask because why did she go for confusion on my Umbreon? Because, yeah. I've watched a couple PokeTubers and they've explained some of the AI mechanics in some of the games, but I haven't heard anything about the AI for Colosseum and possibly XD Gale of Darkness yet. You, who are you? What are you doing here? Although you may ask why we are here, we simply cannot answer that. I can see that you are a senior citizen, but I cannot allow you to interfere with our affairs. You're the ones interfering, shady creeps like you. I'll personally run out. Thank you. No, someone so old shouldn't overdo it. Don't take me for a fool. I'll have you know, anyway. Yeah, they're just arguing it out. Now this guy, Egan, I don't know how it's pronounced. They're about to battle. It's a battle we have to watch. Heh, this guy's name is Scrub. So for some reason, people I was told this by a friend, so I don't know how true this is, but apparently people thought it was that, or try to make a theory that this is Ash in the far future because he has Pikachu, or it's red, and I'm thinking, other people are allowed to have a Pikachu, and you can throw that whole theory out the window once you deal when you play XD Gale of Darkness. Egan, white it out. I didn't know. Phew, didn't I say an old man shouldn't overdo it? Grandpa, Pikachu! How dare you, you'll never get away with this! Ah, here's someone who may show me a more enjoyable time. Very well. On guard! So now we gotta duke it out with this guy. But, because it's always 2-on-2, here we go. Rude. Sweet, we got Flamethrower. Let's take out the Why Not, because, you know, why not? Interesting Pokemon picks for this Scrub guy. So, for all two of you who do not know, Why Not is a pre-evolved form of Wobbuffet. It's not I don't think it's as tanky as Wobbuffet. Oh, whatever. It's not as tanky as Wobbuffet, though. Like, far from it. It can have similar moves. I don't think it can learn all of the moves, though, right from the get-go. I think it needs to evolve into Wobbuffet. So it can have Counter and Mirror Coat. And then it can have Destiny Bond. The point is, it usually has 4 moves, and Why Not may or may not have both of those as well. Damn it, past me. Try to use Pokemon that you normally don't use, but yeah, I think Flaffy's going to be joining the team. I also may have said that like a few parts back. Like before hiatus. Why Not sure knows how to take a hit. Oh god, for it. Lampearl's an interesting Pokemon with... If you have the Deep Sea Scale or the Deep Sea Tooth, it will determine what it evolves into. Like, you have to trade. If you give it the Deep Sea Tooth, it will evolve in a Huntail. If you give it the Deep Sea Scale, it will evolve into Gorbis. Or is it Gorobus? I've always called it Gorbis. That's unfortunate because I don't really think I know anybody who's ever really used one in a playthrough because, well, at least in Gen 3, well, in the home region, you get them so late. Hell, you might not even get them if you don't know what you're doing. You might not get them until post-game. To catch the Hitmontop. 2 years ago, I was playing Pokemon Crystal on my 3DS, and I actually used a Hitmontop in my party. Just to say I did, which is also ironic considering My favorite Hitmon is Hitmonlee, but I've never used one in a playthrough. And on Let's Go, I'd used a Hitmonchan. So. It's a good thing we didn't try to we didn't attack the why not. Now I think I'm considering to take out the why not. No, never mind. Oh, yeah, never mind, I am. Yeah, I decided to run the risk. So we lose Flaffy, but we also take the Wynut because, you know, Destiny Bond. Oh, sweet, we're gonna send out the Swablu. Ah, Swablu and Altaria. Up to this point, I had never used before. Oh, good God, it's a Geodude. Triple kick? What do you think you are? Ayla from Chrono Trigger. Even though she doesn't spin like a top, she kind of flies at you from 3 different places. Did I say slide? Okay, if I did, she flies into you from 3 different spots. She flies, kicks into you, jumps off, kicks you again, and then jumps in another direction to kick you again. Thank you for helping there, Swablu. Of course, it's now down to my 2 starters. Let's start throwing crap at this thing. I would like to know the development of Hitmontop. I've seen its beta sprites and whatnot, but I would like to know, like, how you go from Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee to Hitmontop. And for the sake of the discussion, we're gonna ignore Tyrogue. I feel like we probably should have hit that thing one more time. Maybe, use Swift or Bite. And, Hitmontop is being a traitor. Thank God we still have more stuff beyond the Ultra Balls. Come on, Hitmontop, you know you want to come with us. We'll be nicer. There's cookies on our side. Lots of cookies. You can take a break from standing on your head if you want. He wanted the cookies. Alright, cool. We dealt with this guy named Scrub. Get good, Scrub. I don't know. I'd been instructed to capture Celebi, then destroy the relic stone, but all that backfired. I shall have to immediately inform Dakum, who has gone to mount battle. Grab, are you okay? I'm fine, but my partner... Ah, you're safe. Good, good. You battled with honor. If your opponent was any ordinary Pokemon, you would have won. So, yeah, we saved the day, and now, after this conversation, we should be able to purify our Pokemon. And once again, it was Umbreon and Espeon who jumped in to save the day. All the other guys died. I do wish when Pokemon games make sequels to their games that they explain in some way what happened to the character in the previous game. Like in Johto, they kind of touched a bit on Red, but everyone was like, "Ah, he's missing." But then you find him in Mount Silver, so you find him. Whereas like in Black and White and Black and White 2, whatever happened to Hilda/Hilbert? We don't know. Oh, and even ZA. What happened to Callum and Serena? Oh, and Tierno and Shauna and Trevor, for that matter. Yeah, next Gale of Darkness. They talk about the events that happened in this game, but no one ever says what happened to Wes and Yuri. So. Now what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Sure, you gotta relax. The situation's been dealt with, I promise you. Oh yeah, everybody's dead. We should heal everybody up. Dope. I don't know what's going on. The rest of the part here might literally be us purifying Pokemon. No, first we'll save. What are you doing past me? What are we doing? What are we doing? Alright, so Yuri's now Egan's beloved Torchic. Alright. So he's just giving us the rundown of the Relic Stone. We need a Time Flute. He remembers everything, but he thought our name was Torchic. Alright. Okay, I don't bite. Or bleh. I don't bite. Wow. I don't judge. Hooray! I guess now we have to save the day. Woo! And Agates, Mystic Relic Stone. You get the point. Celebi's Power. Oh, sweet, we got an email. Oh, Piraga, your PDA's going off. Alright, it might be Duking. Now we gotta check our emails. Woo, our first email. So, Mount Battle's under attack. Which is good, considering. Remember how long let's try that again. Remember how long it took to battle Mir B, and then I mentioned how the remaining generals don't take that long to meet up with and battle at least once. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go to fight the next one. Who's dicking around at Mount B? That Dakum guy that Scrub mentioned. Yeah, we're not gonna be heading there, hopefully. I would like to purify more Pokemon, or start purifying Pokemon, thank you. Get out of my way. Come on, let's go purify. Come on. Aw, never mind. But let's just go to the Pokemon Center. Oh yeah, I guess okay. Yeah, I believe we're gonna go start to purify, I think. Take Slugma and Fur it away. Do you remember in the first couple of parts when we had Makuhita? Or Makuhita? How good he was doing? Well, spoiler alert, that's all about to change. Somehow Makuhita was better as Makuhita. Cool, we just have to interact with it. So let's talk about Purifying. Purifying now gives us access to all of the moves that the Pokemon would know. It gets rid of Shadow Rush. And it gains a bunch of as much as the experience, all the experience it gained through its battles. It will level up. So we have Croconaut evolving. So now we got Feraligatr. And then it obtained a ribbon. I care enough to give it an... Oh yeah, no, I do nickname the Pokemon. Come on. I think this is me thinking of the name. Oh, yeah, that's right, I named it that, didn't I? Nice. Even though Vector's a crocodile. Next up is Makuhita. Also, I forgot to mention that when you purify, as you saw, when we purified, or now for Alligator, he got a ribbon. And that's going to be nice to view when you beat the game, you can send your Pokemon to your Gen 3 games. Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, Fire Red, Leaf Green. And then, yeah, they'll have them. So there's probably people out there who have sent their Pokemon all the way to Gen 9 and probably have Pokemon from Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness and have ribbons from those games. So, smelling salt. Allows the target's efforts to heighten evasiveness. Our garbage bag Majin Buu. Our garbage bag head Majin Buu's evolving. So I do like Hariyama. I do like its design. Though it's kind of surprising. I looked up its stats one day, and when you look at this guy, he looks like he'd be very, very strong. He actually is not. Which I found odd. And bear in mind, we're just talking about stats. We're not talking about abilities or strategies you could do. Ah, yeah, Street Fighter. Right now, let's evolve one of my favorite. Let's evolve Fluffy into one of my favorite electric types. It's funny that if you go back into Gen 2, Crystal version, for whatever reason, Crystal version, they removed Mareep. You can't catch Mareep in Crystal. A reference to the Ampharos from the lighthouse in Olivine City. And strangely enough, it didn't get enough battles, so it didn't level up, ergo it did not evolve. So I was like, alright, you're going into the lead. There is a name raider here in Agate, but I haven't discovered that yet by the point of by the time of this part of the recording of this part. And now we have Skiploom ready to go. Anyone here ever use a jump left for a whole playthrough? It's unfortunate because the Hoppip line is kind of like not that good, but weirdly enough, I do like jump luff. A grass flying type. But I have the perfect name for it in mind I have the perfect name in mind for the jump bluff. Alright, everybody, I'd like you all to meet Allergies. Make sure you have some Benadryl on standby. Wait, what am I doing? Or did I come up with something else? What? Alright, okay, good. We're going back to allergies. Oh, I see what I'm... Oh, never mind. I thought I was going to write it there in all caps there for a second. Like, allergies! Ah! Anyone who has allergies is not a shot at you. This is literally just for fun. And now we found an Ian file. Let's read it. Well, Celebrity's power, the purification of Shadow Pokemon. Several factors. Celebi appears to have the power to boost the purification process. If a Shadow Pokemon encounters a Celebi, it recalls how its heart was before being closed, and it reverts to its original form. The relic shown at Vigad Village also appears to have the power to complete the purification process. These factors must be eliminated if our Shadow Pokemon plan is to be fulfilled. Shadow Pokemon Lab, Chief Egan. Okay, so... And with that, I will see you all in the next part. In the next part, we're probably either gonna purify a few more Pokemon, or I do that off screen, or we'll go into Mount Battle. Take care.